Argentina is undergoing a crypto revolution. Argentina's economy is a good birthing environment for the crypto world. And the populist promise of cheap energy here is a crypto miner's dream. While Alberto Fernandez stole the show last week with his racist gaffe, Sotheby's digital auction generated $17.1 million selling digital art, including a CryptoPunk known as COVID Alien that sold for $11.75 million. Indeed, according to a new research, Argentina placed 21st in the world in realized Bitcoin gains last year, with almost $200 million. And, as Economy Minister Martin Guzman spars with Buenos Aires Province Governor Axel Kicillof and Vice President Cristina Fernández de Kirchner over energy subsidies in an election year, they've helped fuel a crypto mining boom thanks to dirt-cheap domestic electricity bills. Despite the high volatility in the cryptocurrency market, which saw Bitcoin's price climb 550% to a record above $60,000 in a short of months, only to plummet down to $35,000 just 13 days later, there is a crypto boom going on around the world. Argentina's economy is a good birthing environment for the crypto world. Stuck in a decades-long economic depression with consistent gusts of stagflation, administrations of all stripes have depended on price freezes and currency controls to try to keep inflation under control. Nonetheless, the erosion of purchasing power continues unabated, forcing many to try to find their way into US dollars by paying a significant premium for the so-called dollar blue, which is currently at 58%. According to a report in the economic daily El Economista, Argentines have roughly $130 billion in the financial system, which is considered to be approximately 8% of the world's actual physical stock of dollars, and another $175 billion under the mattress, as we like to call it. Cryptocurrencies are already being used to convert pesos into dollars, circumventing government restrictions through peer-to-peer transactions at more competitive exchange rates than the aforementioned blue-chip dollar, with transactions increasing from under $200,000 in late 2019 to $600,000 last year, according to Chainalysis data. In the midst of an election campaign, the ruling Frente de Todos coalition is embroiled in an internal power struggle over the selection of an economic plan. Guzman attempted to lower the fiscal deficit despite the fact that the country was in the midst of an enormous recession aggravated by the new outbreak of COVID-19 infections and deaths. Guzman is in Fernández de Kirchner's crosshairs because she believes ex-President Mauricio Macri lost the elections by raising public sector wages amid a recession. The populist promise of cheap energy has turned into a crypto miner's dream. Bitfarms is a publicly traded Bitcoin mining firm that said it was expanding its operations in Argentina from 60 megawatts to 210, enough to sustain about 55,000 new generation miners, which may generate around $650 million in revenue. In the same statement, Bitfarms stated that the break-even cost of mining a Bitcoin in Quebec, Canada, where they had operations, was $7,500 in the fourth quarter of 2020, compared to an estimated $4,125 in Argentina, provided their facility was operational at the time. Electricity accounts for over 75% of mining costs, which helps to explain the math behind paying for subsidized energy in pesos only to sell Bitcoins and Ether, the second largest cryptocurrency, at a premium over the official dollar exchange rate. Argentina already boasts over 20 crypto farms, with several taking use of the chilly weather in Patagonia to save cooling expenses. The recent trend in the crypto world has been about NFTs, which stand for non-fungible tokens. The market rose explosively and, predictably, fell swiftly. These NFTs are linked to digital information, such as sports highlights or digital art, and then sold. The Sotheby's auction came after a sale by rival auction house Christie's in March, which crowned an artist named Beeple as the third most expensive living artist, selling a single NFT for more than $69 million. Argentina's creative community, which is known to be quite good and relatively cheap, has a significant opportunity in the emerging world of NFTs, with several of them working in large initiatives ranging from the metaverse to digital museums. On the sporting front, the Argentine Football Association, AFA, announced a collaboration that will make the national team the first to issue its own token, joining a group of clubs that includes River Plate, Racing Club, and Rosario Central. All of these creatures seem to have thrived for a variety of reasons. Aside from the intrinsic tendency for disaster and currency debasement that drives every Argentine to seek constant workarounds, the prospect of a future reward has sparked a global crypto community into action. Whether the technology will build the future of money or its carbon impact will destroy humanity, the incentive to invest in Bitcoin initiatives goes hand in hand with the potential payout. However, one of the key advantages has been that Argentine regulators have yet to regulate the space. This is unlikely to last, as the central bank has already launched investigations against 9 fintech firms for allegedly allowing depositors to earn interest on their crypto holdings. The National Securities Commission had joined the central bank in caution investors to be cautious in their Bitcoin investments, and the AFIP tax agency had begun poking around to see if it might take a piece as well. There is a lot going on in Argentina's crypto world, and it has managed to stay under the radar to some extent until recently. Not only are Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto assets attractive from the aspect of financial speculation, but they've also produced a massive frenzy that has brought with it creativity and invention. Argentina has a great chance to be at the forefront once again. Hopefully, the political elite will not notice anytime soon. We hope you enjoyed watching and listening to this video. Please let us know your opinion in the comments area below. If you found our content useful, please like it and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell for more crypto-related contents.